I tell you what, you could definitely see a sense of urgency out there with this football team, especially on the defensive side of the ball. One thing the offense has to learn is to finish. The defense, they definitely have it. Every single ball that went out, they tried to strip it, they tried to knock it out, and they were gang tackling, not necessarily to the ground, but they were rallying around the ball. The offense, they need to start to finish things a little better than what they are. Finish catches, finish blocks. That's the only way this offense is going to be able to run at a high level. Now, Hurts had a pretty good practice. You look at Joe Flacco, he also had a pretty good practice. I'm anxious to see what happens going into this game. Will they run an offense that's suited for Flacco's or Hurts? I really want to see this. At the end of the day, the Eagles must go out there and understand that they have to set their tempo, set their culture on the field against the Steelers.
We've heard that he likes to give pop quizzes to his teammates.
Right.
What are
Him
those
and G Ward. Him and G Ward always do that.
So what? Those Texas guys, what do they bring in those pop quizzes?
I mean, you'll just be walking. Like right now, we could walk in there and he'd be like, "Hey, what you got on this?" And I'd be like, "Oh, I got this." So I'm just checking. And it could be something that Coach may have told him yesterday, and he's just trying to make sure we up on it.
What happens if you're wrong? What do they do?
He's just gonna tell you what it is. It ain't pretty, it's not nothing crazy.
How helpful is that though? Like constantly being on alert.
Just stand, like you said, staying alert. Just making sure you know. And of course, I mean, off the field, you kind of like, man, I wasn't even thinking about that, but sometimes you have to be. So.
Jalen Rager in the back, he said you'd like to pop quiz guys in the hallways. How much of that is just your natural, or Nick does that as well?
Yeah.
So did you get it from him, or have you always done it?
No, it's just you want to make sure everybody know what they're doing, and it gives you reassurance when you're on the field. You know, you have certain routes that have certain rules in them, certain things to activate versus certain coverages, and you want to make sure everybody's doing that. So there's no hesitation on my behalf, fearing that somebody may mess up, you know what I'm saying, or may not be aware of what they're supposed to do. So it takes communication, and I think that's something that we just, all of this, we just continue to grow with it, continue to learn each other, continue to learn this scheme, and we're getting valuable reps in it, and it's going to be good for us this week, have an opportunity to play in the weeks to come.
When Tavonte was out here, you guys were talking after practice. Has that continued even since he's been hurt?
Of course. It's nothing. He a good. That's what makes him special. He know how to take mental reps as a young guy. So that's a real big of the game because it's a long season. And, a lot of times, towards the end of the season, how practice goes, coach kind of probably, summer it down a little bit and all that. And you got to have mental reps, walk through his mental reps. And he, as a young guy right now, he know how to stand mental reps. So,
you guys are kind of talking.
Yep.
Do you talk to Jalen Hurts at all?
Yeah.
About, maybe helping him with maybe a particular tell or something?
Yeah, I help him. I try to help him as much as we can, man. As in just coverage reading the coverages just as much as I can. And I don't, like I said, I'm not in the offensive room, so I don't know his progressions or anything like that. But all I just tell him, man, really just go out there with confidence, man. And that's what he got already. And he got a lot of swag. He bring a lot of swag to the team, and he gonna continue to keep doing what he's doing. Right now, he having an outstanding count. Of course, we always get better, but right now he headed in the right direction to be, a bright future.